Hey guys, and welcome to Daily Commitment, where we do just a little bit of exercise, but we exercise every day. We're out here with our pull-up rings. We're going to do some pull-ups. We are still getting some soreness. I've actually kind of isolated it. It has to do with my flexors here, and it's right along the line, this tendon from my thumb up this way. So I've been doing some massage, some release. I've stopped playing as much guitar so I don't put that extra stress on there. But it's definitely something I'm a little bit worried about because it hasn't gone away. It's been a couple weeks now. I've been dealing with it. Now there's less stress on it than there was before, because instead of grabbing the top of that tree branch and pulling myself up, which didn't let my wrist turn, I'm doing this, which lets my wrist turn. But we might have to space out these type of exercises. We're just going to see. We're going to talk about how we feel after we do it today. Another thing is I have this bucket here, or not bucket, this paint can here. So I'm going to be able to stand on that and get a real good grip, and then when I spread my legs out just, shoulder width, I won't bump the paint can. So hopefully that'll make it so I don't have to start the exercise by kind of pulling myself, clenching. I'll already be clenched when I let the weight get on there. So we're going to see how it goes. I'd like to be able to do a couple in a row rather than spacing them out into different sets. And hopefully we won't get a lot of pain in the arms, but we're gonna stop the exercise if we do. So we're gonna be real gentle with it. Let's see how these pull-ups go, guys. All right. So here we go. I love these because you can hold them as you're getting balanced on the paint can here. I think I need to dig out from under this to make it a little more. But see how I can reach these like this, right? But I'm totally off the ground. So when I spread my legs out, it'll work well there. And let's see. Let's go ahead and just do a couple pull-ups, or at least one, and we'll see how we feel. Ready? Up. One. All right. Let's go two. Now, I don't think two's going to go. I'm just going to dead hang here for a little bit while I talk. One wasn't a real problem. I definitely could feel that soreness, though, on my grip muscles. So that's bad. That's not good. I'm gonna stop the video for a second. I'm gonna make this paint can just a little more stable. We're gonna do another one here, guys. Hold on one second. Let's pause this bad boy. All right, guys, we're back. We got our paint can properly kind of centralized in the ground there. This is definitely I've still got some pain here, and not a million degrees of pain, but it's gonna keep me from doing a serious amount of this exercise. And so what we're gonna do is, next time this is gonna come around in 3 days, I'm gonna get some resistance bands. These are these rubber bands I'm gonna be able to hang down, and I'm gonna take some of the weight off of this pull-up. That's one of the problems with pull-ups. It's hard to build up with pull-ups because you can't start with a small weight. You're always starting with your body weight. So there's a couple techniques you can use. You can do horizontal pull-ups that I was doing before. You can do wall pull-ups. You can do these jackknife pull-ups. There's a couple things you can do to build up to this. But in lieu of trying a bunch of different types, especially since I already know I can do a pull-up, I've already got the motion down, I've already got successful multiple pull-ups done, but now I've got this injury. I want to make it easier so I don't re-injure or aggravate it any further. I'm going to get these resistance bands. You're going to see, I guess, 3 or 4 days from now when I come back around to the pull-ups. I'm going to have these bands that are going to go down to my feet, and they're going to come up to where that bar is, to where the tree is, and they're going to enable me to take some of that weight off. So I'm able to do a lot lighter weight. And so that's really the thing, and that's going to keep you from getting injured. So you guys can learn from my mistakes and whatnot. So, but let's go ahead. I think we've got enough juice without pain to do at least one more of these. Let's just come up. This is about the perfect height here. I really like this can here. It enables me to do a dead hang just by separating my feet like this. I can really stretch my full shoulders out and still not touch the ground. I can put them back on the can, come back up. This is just the perfect height for that. So let's go ahead, let's get one more good pull up here and see how we feel. Ready? Here we go. Hoop! All the way up there, man, all the way up. So that was no problem getting those pull-ups, except for that pain. The other thing you can do is a little jump pull-up, and especially I can do this with the can here now. You give a little jump, gets you up there, and you slowly let it down. But again, I really don't want to overwork this right now. I'm going to wait till I get those resistance bands. So, yeah, not just 2 pull-ups today. Just 2 pull-ups is all we're going to do. We're not going to hurt ourselves. We're going to get those resistance bands. We're going to do it right. And wouldn't you know it, that feels like not enough exercise today. And if you've been here the last 2 days, you know I've done squats 2 days in a row. I did regular squats, kind of a light day. I just did 42 unweighted. And then yesterday I found out this new squat. You can do this one-legged squat. So I'm going to go to the one-legged squat eventually. We're going to get to that, a pistol squat. We're going to get to that. Right now I'm doing it with assistance if you look at yesterday's video, but I'm gonna go ahead and just do a few squats. I really feel like when I do squats with no weight, two-legged squats with no weight, for me they're easy, you know what I mean, and I'm not stressing myself out. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna let this rest, I'm gonna get the resistance bands. I was talking to a guy in the comments, and he was saying making sure you keep your back straight when you're doing the squats, because I do have a tendency, especially when I go like this, to curve my back, and as I come up that curve kind of goes away, but it's not going to be good if I keep doing that big curve every time. So I'm going to go ahead and put my arms here, maybe come up like this, maybe a little more, try to make that back straight. And I'm just going to do a couple of these and put my arms here just to make sure that the back is a little bit straighter as I come up. There we go. And so these are really easy for me because I've been training squats. That's the exercise I did the best in. And I'm just going to do a few of these to kind of make me feel like I did a little more of a workout today. Fact is, 2 pull-ups like that, ring pull-ups, hey man, that's solid. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and polish it off like this. And about 3 days from now, we're going to have those resistant bands. And a couple days from now, we'll let our squats heal here. This is just, these muscles are stronger for me. This is actually the second time I've injured myself doing the pull-ups. So it shows you that that's one of the dangers of that exercise. Even if you do the things like the jump up and slowly let down, which was my favorite one of building muscle, that's still all your weight on those muscles and those tendons that aren't really ready to hold it. So anyway, I'm just doing a few squats to kind of make myself feel good. It gets that heart rate up, gets those endorphins going. Right, gets those endorphins going. So I think by keeping my arms up here, I think my back was a little straighter today. Make sure I get that good squat form. And yeah, soon we're gonna be doing those one-legged squats again. Tomorrow, we'll probably have to figure out how to do push-ups again without hurting this tendon that goes all the way up through there, this forearm gripping tendon. So this is why we do a little bit of exercise every day and build up slowly so we don't get these injuries. And unfortunately, because of the nature of the pull-up and because of my sort of half-assed training techniques, but that's part of the fun, I did dig a little bit of injury. But we're going to keep on powering through a little bit every day, vary the exercises up. We'll be back tomorrow, guys. You keep at it, make sure you do a little bit at a time and build up slowly, and we'll see y'all next time on Daily Commitment.